Alright, super. So we're going to go through 2 by 2 digit multiplication, which requires a little bit more of a step than our single digits before. Yes, Ed?
To do 6 times 4.
Oh, you're going to do it for us? Yeah. Okay, so 6 times 4 is? Yep. 24, cool. So I put my 4 down, and then I carry my 2 up here. Cool. Yep, and then 6 times 4 again.
24.
Just a minute, please. Don't call out. Thank you. And then, so we're doing 6 times 4, and then 6 times this 4 plus the 2 is? 26. Excellent. Okay, so I've done it this way up here, and then this way across here. What I would encourage you to do, fellas, is once you have added whatever you need to up here, and you're done with it, just put a small line through it so that you don't accidentally add that later when you mean to add something else. Now, something that you need to understand about long multiplication like this is that what I've done so far is I've times the 6 as a ones place value, the 6 and the 4 and the 6 and the 4. What I'm now left with is not just 4, this is actually 40, isn't it? Because it's 4 tens. So what I'm actually doing is I'm going to go 40 times 4 and 40 times 4 to get my final answer. But to save yourself some time, all you need to do is to add a 0. Okay, and that represents that your timesing are tens. If you were to have a multiplication that had 3 digits on the bottom, you would then add 2 zeros in your next line, signifying that you are multiplying it by the hundreds. Get rid of those coins, please. Thank you. So, because we're timesing it by 40, we're going to add the 0, and now all I have to do is use the 4 for my multiplication. So 4 times 4 is 16. I put my 6 down and I add my 1, and that way, because I've crossed out my 2, I'm not going to accidentally add that. 4 times 4 again is 16 plus 1. Okay, be really careful with your setting out that you've got things in line there. And if I was going to be pedantic, I'd probably make sure my 7 was a little bit further over. Now what do I do, Ed?
So you draw a line under the second, yeah, and then you do plus, so 4 plus 0.
Okay, excellent. I had a couple of people say that doesn't make sense there. Let's just backtrack a bit. So I'm going to do my 0 here, and then I've done 4 times 4 is 16. Carry my 1. Okay? And then I've got 4 times 4 is 16 again plus 17. And I add it like that because there's nothing over here that I need to do anymore. So that's why I add it as a 17. Okay? Now, when I add it all together, I've got 4 plus 0 is
4.
6 and 6.
12.
Put my 2 down and carry my 1. 1 and 2 is 3 and 7 is 10. 0 down, carry my 1. And then 1 and 1 is 2. So my answer, overall, 2024. Write down this one next, please. 72 times 19. Multiplication, one of those skills you really need to be pretty solid at to help you with other areas of your maths. Go through the same process every time. Alright, Max, are you ready to talk me through?
Maybe.
Yep.
So then we do 2, so 2 is first, we do 9 times 2, which is 18.
9 times 2 is 18. I put my 8 down and carry my 1, plus 1.
Then you do 9 times 7, 63.
Yep.
But then you add the 1, which is 64.
Excellent. And I write my 64 just like this because I don't have anything this way to deal with, so I move on. What have I got to do next?
After that, you put a 0 under the 8.
Just before that, Max, we'll just cross out this one because we're finished with it. But yep, 0.
Under the 8.
Yep.
And then you do 1 times 2, you
Yep.
get 2.
Great.
1 times 7, you get 7.
Fantastic.
And
Now
you put a
what?
line under both those numbers. And you do 0 plus 8, that would be 8.
Yep.
4 plus 2 is 6.
Perfect.
6 plus 7 is 13.
Awesome. So good. Okay, I'm going to put these up on the screen. I don't think we need to do a next one, just at the moment. I'm going to put these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up on the screen for you to do now. Okay, and then we'll go through them together, and then I'll give you some different work to do after that. Alright, so off you go, guys. This is not really a group thing, not by yourself.